Most professionals today manage modern work using rigid systems designed decades ago. We build massive, inflexible plans for projects, and when reality shifts, those plans crumble, leaving teams buried under mounting technical debt and missed delivery windows. Look at the current landscape. With AI advancing at breakneck speeds and market trends shifting daily, trying to lock in a 6-month project roadmap is mathematically impossible to execute. By the time you finish planning, the target has already moved. There is a way out of this trap. By mastering an Agile framework known as Scrum, a system built for iterative development, you can rescue failing projects by shifting the focus from static plans to real-time feedback. Sticking to rigid methods in a fluid economy leads to obsolescence. Shifting to flexible frameworks allow you to maintain relevance even when project requirements are in constant flux. I saw this firsthand on a recent project. We were tasked with building a complex, customer-facing mobile app for an e-commerce platform. Almost immediately, we realized that user feedback and market trends were changing the requirements on a daily basis. We tried applying traditional project management, but trying to hit a moving target meant we constantly missed deadlines. The team was working overtime, and stress levels peaked because the end goal kept shifting away from us. Complex, rapidly changing environments destroy traditional timelines. To process that chaos into predictable, high-quality output, you need an entirely different operational system. This diagram shows the first pillar of the Scrum framework, separating project management into 3 distinct roles to eliminate confusion. Those roles are the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the development team. The product owner is responsible for prioritizing the business needs. They take all the feature requests, bug fixes, and market demands and organize them into an ordered list, determining exactly what gets built first. Then you have the Scrum Master, which was my role on the e-commerce project. The Scrum Master acts as a coach and shield for the team, actively removing roadblocks and administrative friction so the builders can keep moving forward. Finally, there is the development team. This is a cross-functional group of builders, coders, and testers who take that ordered list and actually execute the work. Dividing responsibilities across these 3 nodes eliminates overlapping tasks and management chaos. Everyone knows exactly what they own, creating absolute accountability for every aspect of the project. This cyclical flowchart represents a sprint. A sprint is a short, time-boxed period, usually 2 weeks, where a Scrum team works to complete a set amount of work. It acts as the central engine of the framework, processing the prioritized work through 4 distinct phases. It begins with sprint planning. The team reviews the master list of tasks and pulls specific items into a smaller, immediate to-do list called the sprint backlog. This establishes a clear, locked-in goal for the next 2 weeks, like improving our app's checkout experience. Next is the daily Scrum, a 15-minute sync held every morning to track progress and flag blockers. On our project, a developer flagged a third-party payment integration issue during this sync, and as Scrum Master, I immediately grabbed the vendor on a call to resolve it. At the end of the 2 weeks, we hold a sprint review. Here, we demonstrate the working software to stakeholders. When we showcased a new search filter feature, they gave us immediate feedback, and we adjusted the user interface before releasing it to the public. The final phase is the sprint retrospective. The team reflects on internal processes to see what worked and what didn't. We noticed our testing was getting delayed, so we used this meeting to introduce automated test scripts, significantly speeding up quality assurance for the next round. This continuous loop of planning, syncing, reviewing, and reflecting ensures the team is always adapting. You built the right product, even if market demands change midway through the project. But here is the catch. Most companies attempting to use Scrum fail because they execute the mechanics while ignoring the purpose. The first mistake is treating the daily Scrum like a micromanagement status report for the boss. It is not a roll call, it is a collaborative session designed exclusively to clear blockers. The second mistake is skipping the retrospective to save time. When you cut out the reflection phase, you lose the ability to identify flaws and improve your workflow. Adopting the terminology of Scrum without adopting the adaptable, problem-solving mindset leads to the same project failure as the old methods. This chart compares a standard quarterly release schedule against the 2-week cycle we achieved on the e-commerce project. By shipping updates every 14 days instead of every 3 months, the team stayed aligned with stakeholders, and our internal efficiency increased by a 30% delta. You can apply this structure to your career immediately. If you are job hunting, explicitly list Scrum terminology like sprint planning and retrospectives on your resume to show employers you know how to operate in fast-paced environments. If you are an active IT professional, try implementing a strict 15-minute daily Scrum with your current team tomorrow morning. Focus entirely on identifying what is blocking your work. This framework turns a confusing list of requirements into a manageable stream of solved problems, marking your transition into a highly adaptable professional who outpaces the competition. Let's review the core lessons. First, while traditional methods fight against changing requirements, Scrum explicitly embraces them as a natural part of business. Second, assigning clear roles creates total accountability, and relying on a continuous cycle of review and reflection ensures you are building exactly what the market actually wants. I want to hear from you. What is the biggest bottleneck in your current project or your studies? Let me know in the comments below, and I will reply with how a Scrum principle might solve it. In a world that refuses to stand still, your adaptability is your greatest asset. Keep iterating, keep improving, and keep learning with enhanced smart skills. Subscribe for more strategies, and I'll see you in the next video.